Hey Gemini, welcome to your February 2020 channeled angel messages. I'm going to be placing cards up here per usual. I encourage you to look at the images on the card, the images, the colors, what they symbolize to you. Make this reading your own as I'm channeling the general messages. And of course, you will hear my bells. And just real quick, guys, because I'm channeling, I'm stepping aside. I'm allowing the archangels to come through, and I'm allowing spirit to speak through me. So I might talk a little bit different, I might sound a little bit different, not too much different, but a little bit different from my usual videos. Some people want to know why that is, so just letting you know. Without further ado, my darlings, we're going to jump right on in here. Gemini, we know that for you the path has been challenging as of late. We know that there have been a lot of obstacles to overcome in terms of mentality, in terms of thinking, in terms of being able to focus. But we wish you to know, dear Gemini, that you are coming into a time of confident choices, confident decisions, in which you will be able to feel proud of the choices you are making, the steps that you are taking. And for some of you, dear Gemini, you are calling in partnerships which will be long lasting, which will be abundant and prosperous for you, beneficial for you, dear Gemini. Those of you seeking to be better equipped in your resources, in your business ventures, in your future, your career growth, you are finding that you are making very positive choices and decisions in forming allies, in forming partnerships, in forming assistance. You are learning better, Gemini, how to present yourself, how to put that best foot forward, and to be the person that you have always envied, that you would see in others. You are realizing, dear Gemini, that what you envied in others was simply really talents and resources you had within yourself all along that you were not able to bring forward until now. Dear Gemini, we are supporting you. We are standing beside you. We are bringing you the appropriate encouraging words at the appropriate time. We are bringing you the appropriate assistance and support, emotional support, dear Gemini, as you move forward into a path of courage. And Gemini, as you move forward, as you push past your fears, you are opening your heart to new experiences. You are calling in love, true love, romance, faithful connections, loyal connections, abundance, and joyous experiences, dear Gemini, for you have learned from the past. You have learned what has been displeasurable to you. You have learned what no longer serves you, and you are wiser now. You know better now not to be so trusting, not to be so free-flowing with those who choose to come and go, but you are establishing foundations. You are establishing loyalty. You are establishing support and fulfillment. You are connecting with the inner joys of your heart, and you are opening up to success because you truly realize that you are deserving and worthy of such, dear Gemini. You are coming out of a time in which you were overflowing with pain. You were burdened down by sorrow. You felt buried by the troubles and hardships that seemed to constantly be falling upon you. And now, dear Gemini, you will feel the reverse. You will feel the opposite. You will feel an overflowing of happiness. You will feel an overflowing of accomplishment. You will learn to be proud of yourself for what you have been able to put together. And as such, you are raising your vibration to calling in high vibrational friends, high vibrational associations, high vibrational romantic partners. You are healing yourself. You are healing your relationships. You are finding and discovering within yourself artistic talents you did not know existed, dear Gemini. We encourage you to pursue these artistic and creative talents, because these artistic and creative talents are the avenue in which you will be connecting more deeply with your intuition. They are a doorway, they are a gateway to your angels, to spirit, to receiving your messages from the heavenly realms. And so we encourage you to play. We encourage you to explore this desire for creativity that you find awakening within yourself. Do not judge it. Do not sit and say, I am not good at this and I am not good at that and I've never done this before. Simply just do. Simply just explore and remind yourself, dear Gemini, that you are opening up for your messages. That is all you need focused on this time, this moment, is to be in the moment and to enjoy discovering these talents. Do not take them too seriously. Do not put too much pressure on yourself to master them. Simply just do what seems to flow so naturally through you at this time, dear Gemini. And as you are moving forward more joyously, more openly, as you are seeing opportunities present themselves to you, as you are seeing interests rise above you, as you are seeing talents opening up before your very eyes, dear Gemini, you will experience something so very common for many of those who experience this path of opening up to joy. You are feeling overwhelmed, some of you, because you are going from a time of lack, of stark, bare emptiness, of cold nothing, to a land of options, to a land of choices that may feel so very baffling to some of you. For you will say, I have not had choices in so very long. I do not know how to decide what it is I want, because for so long I simply took what I believed to be available to me. I simply took the only option that there was in front of me. But now that the universe is unlimited, now that my options are unlimited, now that I am able to create and manifest anything I desire, I am feeling so very overwhelmed, concerned that I may make the wrong choice, that I may regret my choice later. And we say to you, dear Gemini, there is no need to be in this fear. For just as the universe is unlimited, so is this journey, so is this path. You are not limited to the number of cups that you may try. You are not limited to the number of samples that you may have. You may sample all the samples, Gemini. You may try all the cups, but you can only try them one at a time. And so we encourage you, Gemini, to start trying, to start sampling, to start exploring, and to understand, dear Gemini, dear darling fluttering butterfly, going from one shiny thing to the next. It is okay for you to change your mind. You have every right to change your mind. You do not have to fear that you are locked into each and every decision, for you will do each thing as it feels right. You will do each each thing as it feels good in the moment. And when it comes time to change, you may change. You are not held. You are not bound. You may do as you wish. You may taste what you choose to taste. You may try what you choose to try. You may have what you choose to have in that moment. And we say again, dear Gemini, we emphasize for you that it is okay to change your mind. Do not tie yourself down with this fear, with this burden, with this worry. It will become increasingly easier for you, more simple for you to be in this energy of light-hearted play, to be in this energy of sampling, of trying, of attempting. If you are able to release the past, if you are able to release any judgment that you are having over yourself for past choices of things you tried and did not like. Darling Gemini, we ask, we implore, we try to reason with your logic. How would you not know that they were not for you if you had not tried them? What sense, what reason, what logic is there in being upset with yourself for having tried something you did not like? You did not know what it was until you sampled it. And so it is not logical, it is not reasonable for you to be upset with yourself for not having liked something new, for not having liked something you attempted. This is the human experience, darling Gemini. This is how you come here to learn, to experience, and to grow. Release past judgments. Release past labels. They do not serve you. They do not benefit you. Release judgment of self. Release judgment of others. Allow yourself to desire. You fear to desire. You fear to want anything because it leaves you feeling vulnerable. But it is in this vulnerability that you find the courage to try. And it is in this attempt that you find confidence, that you find strength, that you find success, that you go out into the unknown and conquer it. I, Archangel Ariel, am with you, Gemini, assisting you on your path, assisting you to conquer the wild, helping you to be more grounded, more rooted in nature, helping you to manifest all of your physical needs, and helping you to conquer the physical realm. Dear, darling Gemini, be well, my dears.